All right, I wanted to go ahead and put the word problem in a separate recording. So we're going to do this separately because you know that these take a while and sometimes you guys get really bored. So I thought we would take a natural break and come back to this. So Carolina makes wind chimes to sell at the street market, and we have two functions here. V is our price, and X is the number of units sold. And that is how we calculate revenue. So R of X is V, 48 minus 2X times X. And then our cost function is given by 12X plus 64. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our revenue function and subtract our cost function. So we have 48X minus 2X squared, and we're going to subtract our cost function, which is 12X plus 64. So we get negative 2X squared, this minus 12X minus 64, plus 36X, and then minus 64 as our, so this is our profit function. So P of X equals our revenue function minus our cost function. And then we had to rewrite the revenue function. So now if we're going to maximize our profit, we really just want to look at where this graph is. And you guys know that the best way to do that is to throw that puppy in Desmos. So we're going to put in negative 2x squared. You know I can't remember them, plus 36x minus 64. And we can't quite see that, so I'm going to zoom out here a little bit. And right there is our maximum. So 998 is our maximum. Just going to put it on here. So our maximum is at 9,98. That means if she produces 9 wind chimes, she makes $98, and that's her maximum profit for the street market. Okay, finally, we're going to compare two. So Carolina's profit is represented by the graph. That's the function that we just graphed. And Kayo's profit from selling flower pots is modeled by this function. So if we wanted to do Kayo's function, he's going to have, I'm just going to sketch this out because I actually can. I know what I'm doing here. 3 and 10 is there. So his looks like this, approximately, ish. And what's the y-intercept? Well, the y-intercept of Kayo's is 0. The y-intercept of Carolina's is negative 64. So Carolina would lose more money. So if she doesn't sell any, she's $64 in the hole. If Kayo doesn't sell any, he doesn't have any, he's not any in the hole. Now, when we talk about end behavior, Carolina's end behavior, they're both going to negative infinity. And that's an important distinction to make. Actually, yeah, they're both going to negative infinity. And I want you to go in and graph this in Desmos so you can see what it actually looks like. And what that means is at a certain point, they're going to make so many, they'll make too many to sell. So at a certain point, there comes a time when they have made so many wind chimes or flower pots that they can't sell anymore. And so that's what that profit to negative infinity is going to look like. And there are your word problems.